Hey guys, so I got a bunch of shit in today. So now I want to start off with this. This is a CD. I want to end with this. This is a new release vinyl. One of these has 2 records in it. The other has 1. Based on the weight, I would say this one probably has 2. This one has 1. Honestly, I'm not going to be too picky about it. I just know I want these to be in the middle. So get my scissors. So like I said, we're starting with the CD. A lot of this music is instrumental, actually. So, first off, it's like, okay, this isn't the original seal, so this isn't brand new, but we have Hella's Tripper. So this is kind of a instrumental math rock band. It's a 2-piece drummer and a guitarist. I listened to this album a long time ago. In memory, they, for the most part, kept, fairly true to that 2-piece, 1 drum track, 1 guitar track. But I think I do recall there being at least some moments where they pretty clearly cheated on that. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I've always loved the artwork for it. I'm not sure why. I mean, I've stared at it a lot, but I've always got like this weird sense, like if I looked at it long enough, there'd like be something really crazy about it that just fucking pops out at me. I don't know if that's like purpose, and it's just regular boring cover. There's nothing secret hidden in it, or maybe there is. Maybe I'm just making all this shit up in my mind, but like I'm just convinced that if I look at it long enough, I'm gonna see something crazy in there, But yeah. So look at the inside. It's a little bit more rainbowy. Now we got a track list and some credits. So yeah, there are at least some parts are their guitar Spencer Same is also credited with bass and keys. So like I said, they cheat a little bit, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, it sounds pretty true to being, 2-piece drums and guitar. All right, I think I actually want to start off with the package that has 2 albums in it. So lately I've been really into jazz fusion, and probably my favorite jazz fusion band that there is Return to Forever. Looks like this person packed the extra record in there of Jean Pruitt Satin Sheets. I don't know anything about this. This might sound like kind of a dick thing to say, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of getting like extra music I didn't order thrown in like that. That's because that's kind of not really how I like to discover new music. But yeah, I mean, good on them, I guess. I mean, I appreciate the generosity. Here's the music I actually did order. Looks like I actually got yet another record I didn't order of Dickie Lee Sparkling Brown Eyes. Again, not really familiar with it. But there you go. Alright, so first album is from Return to Forever, sometimes credited as Chick Corea and Return to Forever because he was the main band leader of it, but we have Light as a Feather. Their earlier stuff, it's a little bit more on, what I think is kind of the traditional jazz side. So got a advertising sleeve in there. And some black vinyl. So this actually features some vocals on it that a female vocalist and percussionist in the band at that time. Main standout track that I'm familiar with is Spain. I used to play that a lot in my jazz band days. Always enjoyed playing it. So it's great to finally have it. Yeah, they did kind of go through a bit of a sound change / lineup change because they also had a flute player in the band at that time. I've always really, in general, I like flutes. I really like flute in a jazz setting. You don't see it a whole lot. When you do, I just always think it's very beautiful. All right, next up we have Return to Forever. Where Have I Known You Before? The main noteworthy song on here for me is Vulcan Worlds. I'm kind of embarrassed that I never got around to picking this one up because Vulcan Worlds was the first song that I heard from Return to Forever. And I just remember, I feel like my life changed when I heard that song. I didn't really listen to jazz at that time, and then I heard it, and I was like, it just blew my fucking mind, and like, that was how I got into jazz. I was listening to like, a lot of obnoxious heavy metal music at that time, and it just completely changed how I approached music. So yeah, nice to finally have this record in my collection. Alright, so now, if this is what I believe it is, I kind of feel like it is a nice thing to include when you're in a Return to Forever kick, but this is not a Return to Forever album. I'll say for sure it's definitely not a Return to Forever album. I just don't know if it's something, I would, include in that jazz fusion kick, So it's packed quite nicely. It's got wrapping paper around it, so, it feels like it's our birthday or Christmas or whatever holiday it is that, people would wrap things. And here we have Herbie Hancock Thrust. So, he's a little bit more on the funk side, but I'd still, kind of classify him in that jazz fusion genre. Love the cover of this with him in a crazy space bubble. That's just in general kind of what I feel like jazz fusion is. Like, it's the sound of space, But the main noteworthy song, I used to play this song a lot, was Butterfly. I know Headhunters is the album that most people think of from Herbie Hancock. This is my first Herbie Hancock album. Always loved the Columbia red labels. But, I'll get around to that eventually, but I got kind of sick of playing Chameleon. I'm not going to lie. Because, like, I was a bass player, and, I always playing that, boom, 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 like, over and over again. And I got so sick of it. Yeah. Butterfly is a good song. I love it. Kind of more stripped down, mellow, moody song. Alright, so now we get into my new release. Ended up ordering this one on Amazon. I'm a little bit concerned because this is not Amazon's typical shipping. Yeah, there's no protection in here at all. It looks like it arrived pretty safely. Thank goodness. But yeah, nothing, and just, in this flimsy padded envelope. Yeah, we have Mars Volta's self-titled album. I think I've ordered directly from the band. This would have been like a foil cover. That would have been nice, but it was really expensive, so yeah, I just ended up ordering from Amazon. Bit of controversy amongst their long-term die-hard fans right now. So they broke up about 10 years ago. They came back together, and like most bands that reunite like that, or I should say, quote-unquote, reunite, not that many previous members are returning, and sounds pretty drastically different. I gotta admit, I was a bit torn at first, but like the more I listened to it, like the more it's just really growing onto me. Like I'm legitimately like really fucking excited about this album. This album, it's kind of a little bit more stripped down, straightforward, simple compared to their stuff. I'd kind of describe it as more of like looks like it got a little bit beat up in shipping. But I describe it as kind of, more kind of pop rock type stuff with, that sort of Latin touch that Mars Volta is just in general known for. But like the main thing that stands out to me about, the songs, at least that I've heard so far, is just the mood of them. I mean, these songs have got some emotion to them. And yeah, I'm genuinely excited about this. So, in terms of packaging, looks like we have kind of like a insert folder deal. Some lyrics in it. Here's a look at the back of it. And yeah, it's just on simple black vinyl. There's a slight symbol difference. That looks roughly like an A, so I'd guess that's side A. That looks nothing like a B to me. It looks more like an N. So it's always fun when bands do that. Let me read a little etched in information. Yeah, this is side B. That's side A. So yeah, that is a bunch of new music I got in. Always fun when that happens. And yeah, I do know of at least one other album I should be coming in soon. I'm not gonna spoil what it is. You can wait and see on that. I got a ton of other pre-orders, but I'm not really expecting anything anytime soon. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video.